According to the Centers for Disease Control, there are 24 million diabetics in the U.S. alone. 50 million Americans have prediabetes, and 1 in 4 adults have metabolic syndrome, and most don't even know it. Sadly, little is being done to make the public aware of the gravity of the situation and to teach them a few simple lifestyle changes that studies have shown can prevent these diseases. If you're like most people, you're totally confused by the media who are consistently feeding us conflicting reports on what we should be doing to stay healthy. During this DVD series, we will help you sort today's cutting-edge medical science from the media hype. We will present research from the world's leading institutions to bring you medical evidence on the healthy lifestyle changes that are helping thousands achieve optimal health while simultaneously shrinking their waistlines and achieving permanent weight loss. After more than 30 years practicing medicine, Dr. Strand is the author of What Your Doctor Doesn't Know About Nutritional Medicine, Death by Prescription, Releasing Fat, and the book that forms the core of our curriculum, Healthy for Life.
Presenting all this life-transforming education over the next few weeks will be professional weight loss coaches and wellness educators Bob and Vicki Mihalyov. Together, Bob and Vicki have nearly 20 years' experience in helping people achieve optimal health. They've helped hundreds of people lose thousands of pounds. They are passionate about their mission and feel God has called them to help reverse the obesity epidemic in their city and around the world.
Well, welcome everybody. I have a question for you. Who thinks you're here today to learn about the greatest new diet on the market? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you guys. We're not going to teach you about a diet today. Who's been on diets before? Practically all of us, right? Okay, who's been on several diets before? Diets don't work. If you go on a diet, you're going to go off the diet, right? I mean, the two come together naturally. If you go off the diet, what happens? You gain it all back and usually then some. In fact, statistics show that people who lose weight on a diet 2 years later weigh more than before they lost the weight. So that's kind of a waste of our time. All right? So we're not going to teach you about a diet. We're teaching you about a new lifestyle, a new way of living to give you optimal health and maximum energy.
Studies show that this program really does work. Not only do you lose weight in the process, but your blood markers typically will go down significantly in as little as 6 weeks. Your triglyceride levels, cholesterol levels, blood pressure, all of those things go down. The other good thing that happens that most people aren't aware of is that your insulin sensitivity will improve. Now, insulin is a very important hormone that our body produces in order to take sugar out of the bloodstream. Sugar in the bloodstream is a very dangerous thing. It's the leading cause of blindness, peripheral neuropathy, which is loss of circulation in the extremities.
Amputations,
things of that nature. So insulin's role is to take that sugar out of the bloodstream and put it into either the muscles as a place for energy use in the future, or if there's not enough room in the muscles, to store it in the fat cells. And unfortunately, if the fat cells are full, then your body will just produce more fat cells to store that sugar.
There have been 3 different studies that have shown that insulin sensitivities dramatically increase when you begin this new lifestyle. If your body is sensitive to your insulin, then you're going to need to make less of it. You're going to lose weight. You're not going to have the hardening of the arteries, the peripheral neuropathy, and all the other side effects of having excess insulin in the body. And the other really exciting thing is you're going to shed unwanted pounds almost naturally.
I have lost 30 pounds in just 12 weeks.
I lost 37 pounds at the end of the 12 weeks.
Well, I lost a total of 36.5 pounds.
I lost 24 pounds and 14% of my body fat.
I lost 25.5 pounds, and that's 14% of my body weight, so that's excellent.
I lost 23 pounds, 9 inches for a total of 14% of my body fat.
We've both been there. We've done it. Our passion now is helping you to be able to attain the healthy goal that you want, whether it's because you want to be able to get into a swimsuit this summer, and if that's your reason, that's okay. But hopefully, in addition to fitting into the itsy-bitsy teeny-weeny bikini, you also want to attain maximum health. As Bob mentioned, he started this new lifestyle program because he wanted to be a good example for his kids so that his kids wouldn't worry. Have you heard the studies from the CDC? Children born 2000 and beyond, African American, Hispanic, Native American, have a 50-50 chance of developing diabetes in their lifetime. That means if you have 2 kids, odds are one of those kids is going to develop diabetes and the subsequent complications. If you happen to be Caucasian, it's 1 out of 3. It's almost as bad. The truth is, children learn to eat the way we parents teach them to eat. I look at some of the pictures of my children, and I see that I wasn't a very good mom when they were young. So I'm very passionate about now teaching people how to teach their children how to eat healthy.
In the U.S., about 25% of the population, the adult population, is either diabetic or pre-diabetic. And many of those people don't know it, especially the ones that are pre-diabetic. They aren't aware that they're heading down the path that they're going down. And it really is something that's largely preventable. Diabetes, heart disease, which is one of the major complications from diabetes, are hugely preventable with lifestyle change. Diabetes is the number 5 killer in the U.S. Heart disease is the number 1 killer. Diabetes is the number 1 killer in Mexico. And so it's just becoming epidemic proportions in our community, in our country, in North America. And what we're aiming to do through this program is to give you the education so that you can make the decision about whether you want to implement the changes that will help you reduce your risk. What we want to do now is give you an overview of what we refer to as the 4 legs of success of the program. And this program is based on the book Healthy for Life by Dr. Ray Strand. And he is one of the world's leading nutritional experts and experts in nutritional medicine, using nutrition and traditional medicine with his patients to keep them as healthy as possible. The 4 legs, and we'll go into each of them in a little bit more depth shortly, but the 4 legs are exercise, increasing your exercise level, journaling or writing down what you're eating and what you're drinking each and every day, keeping a very good record of everything that you're putting into your body, giving your body the right levels of nutrition at the cellular level so that your cells are healthy, and finally, eating every 3 hours and eating low glycemic, basically controlling your blood sugar so that you control the amount of insulin that your body's producing. And if you remember earlier, insulin is a fat-storing hormone, so we don't want to be producing any more insulin than we absolutely have to.
It's a healthy way to lose weight. It's the right way to lose weight.
See, there's people they can't even recognize me, and that feels great. I can wear shorts now, yay!
I was wearing a size 14, a tight 14. I am now a size 4-6. I did some shopping 2 weeks ago in Boston, and I bought myself some size 4s. And I wear size small tops now. So it's fabulous. I've never been this small before. Not even before I got married, I was this small.
I went from a size 22 to now I am a size 10.